everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Pam and I got some thoughts. Here on this channel we're gonna have a little bit of beauty, a little bit of skincare, and a whole lot of sass. Now, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. I've never done anything like this before, but you know what? Everybody's gotta start somewhere. I was talked into doing this channel by a lot of my friends. It really all started off with a friend of mine from work who asked me for some recommendations for skincare and sunscreen, because clearly I have a complexion that I might know a thing or two about sunscreen. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I have this and this and this and this and this. And I showed her all of these different options because God knows I've tried a lot of sunscreens in my time. And she was like, oh my gosh, Pam, you should have a YouTube channel. And friend after friend after friend told me this, and I was just like, you know what? I got thoughts. I got thoughts about a lot of things. I'm gonna share them. So here I am. And you know what? What better way to start this YouTube channel with the thing that basically brought me here? Sunscreen. Okay, I know, I can already hear you guys. Yes, I know. We hear from our doctors, we hear from dermatologists, we hear from estheticians, we heard from our parents. Gotta wear sunscreen every single day, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know, we get it. But how many of us actually wear it every day? You hear that? That's crickets. Yeah, very few people, I think, wear sunscreen every day like we should. And yeah, we know we should. It protects us from the sun. It protects us from the harmful UV rays. Skin cancer is no joke. But let's think back to when we were all kids and our parents made us wear sunscreen. And the first thing that I think of when I think about sunscreen is the smell. The smell, the smell. You can smell it, can't you? You know the smell I'm talking about. Ugh, gross. And it didn't matter what brand of sunscreen you wore, what type you wore, nothing. They all smelled the same. That nasty, nasty smell. And then there was the feeling of the lotion on your skin. It was thick. It was greasy. It felt awful. And then, bonus, for those of us with sensitive skin, when you reapplied it, it burned. It burned like the dickens. And I remember when I was a kid and my parents would try to reapply sunscreen and it burned. It burned so badly. So between the smell, the feel, and the burning, it's no wonder that none of us want to wear sunscreen every single day like we should. But oh my God, y'all, there are so many more options now than there were when we were kids. It's incredible. Now you have two types of sunscreens. You have your chemical sunscreens and you have your mineral sunscreens. Now, chemical sunscreens are not something that I'm really gonna talk about here because, hello, C point sensitive skin. So I prefer mineral sunscreens. And what a mineral sunscreen is gonna do is it creates a physical barrier between your skin and the rays of the big yellow hurdy thing in the sky, our mortal enemy. So basically your two basic mineral sunscreens are zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. And it's best if you find a sunscreen that has both of these ingredients, but that's not a requirement in my opinion. And like I said, you have so many more options now than there were available when we were kids. You can find them in the drugstore. You can find them at Sephora. You can find them at Ulta. You can find them everywhere. You can find them online. You can find them on Amazon. Be real careful on that. Might get sketchy, but still, you can find mineral sunscreens everywhere. And they come in all different formulas and all sorts of different price ranges and SPF factors. Now, personally, I prefer a minimum factor 30. And I actually go for a factor 50 when I can get it. And I'll tell you guys some of my go-to sunscreens at the moment. Now, this one right here is by Elta MD, and this is a SPF 41. And this is for sensitive skin and it's tinted. And I really, really like this one because it's a lighter feel and It goes really, really well on the skin. Then the next one I really, really like is this one by Paula's Choice. It's, again, a physical sunscreen, and it's really, really light, feels really, really great on the skin, and it also goes really well under makeup for those of you who are so inclined. And then you have Supergoop. Now this is a really, really awesome brand. They have so many different options. This is their sheer screen. This is kind of like your go-to everyday sunscreen, and it doesn't have that nasty ass sunscreen smell that we all know and love as kids. So this is my go-to right now. It's an SPF 50, and is it a little bit bougie? Yes. But do I love it and wear it every single day? Also, yes. This is the Tatcha Silk Sunscreen. This is their SPF 50. It is tinted. It is so lightweight and so awesome on the skin. It doesn't have that nasty sunscreen smell, and I absolutely love this. No, this is not sponsored. I just absolutely love this sunscreen. I wear it every single day. Most of the time when I don't even have makeup on, I will wear this every single day because it is just so awesome. Now, my other go-to is this awesome, awesome company called Colorscience, and they make all mineral sunscreens. They make makeup, they make concealer, they make your basic sunscreens, and this is awesome. This is their classic sunscreen. It's a really awesome lightweight formula, feels so nice on the skin, and you know what? It's tinted, so it doesn't have that dreaded white cast that we all hate. So I love this stuff. This is my summertime sunscreen that I absolutely recommend. Now, our friends over at Colorscience have come out with a new sunscreen. This is the Total Protection No-Show Mineral Sunscreen Factor 50. And according to them, it's super sheer, basically looks like skin, and leaves no white cast. The pale chick will be the judge of that, thank you very much. So like most mineral sunscreens, the directions say to shake this well before application, but that makes an awful sound, so I already did that. So let's try this bad boy out. Alrighty. So I'm gonna guess it's gonna be, alright, that's not bad. Very lightweight. All right, that feels really good on the skin, so let's try that out. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't see any white cast. Now, it's a little bit glowy, but that's to be expected with a sunscreen, but y'all. Yeah. Okay, Colorscience, you got me on this one. This is nice. This is awesome. There's no white cast there. There's just skin. Now it's a little bit glowy, like I said, but you know what? I'm totally okay with that. There's no white cast. That's awesome. All right, we have a new sunscreen in the rotation. This is awesome. Well done, Colorscience. Y'all have done it again. All right, so here are my thoughts, because you know I got some thoughts. Colorscience makes a great product, and you know what? They hit it out of the park with this one again. It doesn't feel greasy, feels really lightweight on the skin, and the advertising is true. I don't see a white cast anywhere, and if it doesn't show up a white cast on me, hopefully it means it won't show up with a white cast on you. So this is definitely going into my sunscreen rotation. So those are my thoughts. Thank you very, very much for watching my first ever YouTube video. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, and you know what? I'll share my thoughts with you in the next one. Bye!